And so we reach our second dungeon of the game. You'll notice rather quickly that this dungeon and the next few are going to be tutorial dungeons showing off the mechanics of the game. As such, they're a little bit longer than the short 30-second ones we're used to. You'll notice that just now the traps I stepped on actually heal you, which is somewhat of an interesting thing in this game. Not all traps you see around the game are negative. Heal traps in particular are your primary means of healing early on in the game, until you get a saint that gets some of the better healing spells at higher levels. Also an interesting thing to point out here is that I walk into the campfire, which turns my attacks fire elemental temporarily, and does a lot more damage to ice elemental enemies. I wouldn't particularly recommend this on most maps though, as fire does do damage over time, and fire enemies will actually heal from fire-based attacks. So you're going to want some water to put you out, or ice, as we'll see later. This sign does warn us about the slow status effect that this spider can inflict, but I kill him much too fast for that. It's okay though, you'll see plenty of the slow status effect later, especially with traps. They love spamming the slow traps in this game. This enemy also talks about how enemies have different stats based on colors, specifically the green ones and black ones. For the most part, all you have to worry about is that black enemies are much stronger than other enemies in this game. You'll notice I'm taking around 12 damage per hit from that one right there. They only get worse as we go along. Also, red chests are just like regular chests that we run into in dungeons and levels, but they only show up once, and they drop much better items as we go through, much better items than what we're getting at this point in the game. And with that, we're done with our second dungeon.